Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton don't come again with another message. Today's message, he said the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, no be ordinary politician. Now, Moses, wey God sent, make he come rescue the people of Edo State. But the mission wey he come do, he no complete am. The person wey go complete that mission, na Asue Igodalo. He don also talk say, thank God say Apostle Alfred Uyinosa don come out come dey talk his own side of the story, how he take escape from kidnappers. He also talk say Obaseki surround himself with enemy. Make I leave you now, make you for hear from Comrade Newton. Try watch this video from beginning to the end. You go hear so many things wey Comrade Newton talk for this video.
Obaseki were given birth to because of this very purpose, to liberate you from these chains and shackles. Why did they unleash on him? Why was everybody, even right from time, they have been tagging Obaseki as a Obaseki Ago? Even this man in America worked for the palace. It was the contract they gave to him that make him to fight Obaseki to stupor. But a lot of you don't know. But we were feeling maybe, but with what you are seeing today, you should be able to know that Obaseki is not just, he did not just come as an ordinary politician, he came as a Moses. But Moses made a mistake. On one occasion, God gave him instruction how to get water from the rock. But Moses intended to do it on his own will, which was not pleasant to God. The same thing happened to Governor Obaseki, that make our ancestors fold their hands. People only come out, there's one thing people voting. Another thing, Obaseki couldn't protect the vote. It was the God of our ancestors that was also protect the vote. They did not protect the vote. That's why SAMP, we are demanding for Joshua. Joshua need to continue this very journey. But a lot of you did not really understand the miseries behind what was happening. It has been ordained that these days must come. It has been ordained that these days must come. There is no perfection in humanity. If Obaseki would be frank and sincere, if you let anybody ask Obaseki, Comrade Newton said there was a mistake you made. If we agree, yes, he's going to tell you nobody, there's no perfection in humanity. Abiji Godo does not recognize them. Our mother God there, that God that be using right from the womb, who are false. Now because of man listen to our instruction, that's why they were able to ring it. Because they go and confirm what I'm telling you. So whether you will get it there, I don't know. But you need to go and consult Oracle. Oracle no mind. Or if you are a soothsayer, God will reveal to you in the dream. Our mothers and our fathers, they fold up their hands. Being that Obaseki said he can do it alone. Let's show to him, by strength shall no man prevail. He said, without God building a city, the builder they build it but in vain. Our ancestors want to show how mighty they are. They want you to acknowledge the fact that yes, they have been the one who escort you. It is not because you have been politically, you are political bourgeoisie, that there's powers that be backing you up. That's why they fold up their hands. That's why all their plans to ring the election, everything came to pass. Because why? Obaseki disobeyed. You know, at times you are power drunk. When God is escorting you, like one parable, like that, what we are hand rocky boba of your boy here carry, or waiting a gwegbe, and you naniano. That what Obaseki became very power drunk because I'm a technocrat. I cannot do it all alone. They gave him instruction. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. Obaseki did. That's why I'm be pleading for mercy. All what I plead for, God, give us Joshua. When I was telling you guys, Obaseki pile up with enemies. A lot of you did not believe. Go and check now what chief of staff to Sinfumbara, River State governor. Go and check what he does. Osagbovoyo couldn't do anything. He couldn't. He made one confession due to the court, not called the prophet Manare. He was there alone. You could be mobilized, chief of staff. This was how he went to channel televisions. Quote unquote, Osagbovo couldn't. He couldn't. In statistics, he couldn't measure the best of Obaseki's achievement. Oh, go man, yeah. That's I was telling you people. All of you is always using incitement. The way I've defended Obaseki's government, none of his people not become multi-billionaire today could defend him. I was sending him money, mobilizing for people to go and vote. You have no reason to stay inside the house. Vote and protect your vote. How many of them reach us to us? Let me reach this guy. No, we go Mombela. They feel they can do it, they don't. And he go near me, the government of Obaseki, ya wa woman. Or more ya koko, money must have a problem. Or today join us to solve this very mess. And they repent. That's why don't always pile up yourself with people that does not have the vision of where you are going. Don't pile up yourself with it. And Obaseki ma wa info where I guess he don't know this thing in full. Where he was sent by God. He just come into political arena. There are people you are not supposed to work with. You work with people who can watch your back. Who can bring more persons, good persons. Is it not Sagbobo you are that is causing problem right now? Who went to go and contract this very man in America? You come by constituting nuisance. Oh my God, no sir. Oh Sagbobo your man I will put Sagbobo on international scale. My case. Many may not be what you know, but is God's face no appear. I'm going to summon you here on the live video. You are going to tell your dog to leave us alone. How can you be in government? You don't understand what the government meant for the people. All you people to pack money. That's why they never encourage any person. And why any campaign on Obaseki with 2020? They drove all of them. None of them are your bother, you say. None of them, because of their personal interest.
Grand rising to you, all the lovers of freedom. I'm bringing good tidings from the God of the universe, the God of our ancestors. I bring good tidings from Eimidu Igodomigodo. My earnest prayer for you today, my brethren, is suffering, is that you are totally well in all your ways. You have been able to create your own terms and your own narrative that will pilot you to stand steadfast, that will give you more enthusiasm to get back your stolen mandate. Ancient of days, ancient water, ancient forests. Eimidu Igodomigodo. Ave Dionija Zoboya Afe. Bokbanya no iro tek du Igodomigodo na no gbina no evonima me obiwa no we no ye Archbishop of activism ya wan be Comrade Newton. I'm here standing in the gap to make sure our stolen mandate is gotten back. Namie we evoni do hien evonoma wari egbe ma bi wa no bune ke ga de wo wate wa ho namie we abigbama Irima Vijimano, you will ragmo near Dio Bobama. Near Rio Bobama, no one making a very team by my team. Nima making a Yakurunian on my wire way. Where our woman one mental hotel, it do Godomigo doni no mano. Come on, no man who name one not come to pass. Wayak Bolori. Come on, name one my davo, no man on a lago dao. No man on a alago dao aro. Normal on a security arrow. No igual ne odomumu. No revone ne wayakolorie. Munu wake me ejene ma gebe mo huna. Eti keke borion keke bigwegbe ni aya hon mi oboyi kega no wala no waso me hia. Veni veni runa ne gbe na ribe nane. Ave ma ya fe no be lele ma. Ke ma no be comment. Ke ma no be share video ima. Emi login ya, emi log ya lo. No wala o abirama bi yeme. Iye wa mo bo wa ma si kokore ya. ikedo amon wa be ya hiu keke mo ya fe no wa ya hiu ne ne hanti sunu ye ne baba na no wala no wa gba ori han when be no one time be number 31 verse 49 in na time Moses usuma na be give na time ha no make na me Israel fan the hotel Egypt oye no gima be ye na ne e Moses ga aro but e be say e Moses marrieti continue o kian e o mighty mo kian se be no e ke no ye Almighty Moya to their destination. No does he have Zevenoga Rokani, but one of the Joshua. Kerk Baba ne Baba, no allow, Wagame we go. Iwa Vigo to a lab broadcasting now. No allow. What is Joshua Nima? Ugmevamia where Moses mighty Sunkiane or mighty said the promised land. Imanerun anybody who Baba Walaho. Ira we ye me no rodo wala ho eti no dedo yi ikala de ne no lu dazi ya dagona yi wala ho wari Joshua ne ma wa ge me ropa we bi wa e mama no wa mama nani we Thomas to gba wa ge la wa ge gba wa ge do run da run pa we mani pare o yi no wala ho do we me ma pe mi ku ni ma bi wa we u no ma heke wala ho wa yo he mo ya be mo wala ho wala ho wala ho veni ne runa na wala no wakpase yo wari Joshua ne ma e ma de ti ma ne adomu e ma no do emu wa ya gun ya ven ni ameke na mo ma de ti ma ne ma de mo meke na ma e ma ne be kwon be we bona yeti dia we bona ya ni amebe mi ebo we dia veni tari o hen aye ise please, this very broadcast is divine. If you are led, you can share this very broadcast. If you are led, you can share this very broadcast. 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that we are in another phase of our activism. But I know a lot of people does not believe because millions are not watching. One thing I love about God, and every one of us have been given some specific assignment. That's why I don't want to start comparing myself with other political bourgeoisies. There are a lot of persons, I respect them so much. I respect the grace of God over their lives. And the reason for that is that they are very unique in doing their things. Very, very unique. They do it with utmost joy. They do it without fear of favorable. That's why we're also doing our own here without fear of favor. So please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share. As I begin to do my sharing from here, that very prayer I just prayed is very significant. Let's also take it as a point of duties to make sure you pray for God to give us Joshua. Whatever thing we are going through today, it has been scripted, but a lot of you does not understand. And a lot of you does not understand that once in a while, your fathers, everywhere no rag money dikin the church. Everywhere no we no wa bi we no re. Ije no bi we ni. No we guru wa we dene na oni you we. Iju we no bi we tinga iju di your real mother no we mo spirit oge or wune. E so we have a ro. Ona we nu dazi kai. Today yen we gwa o we ru swima do salobo we ya we dollar gbona we yi. E so we ro no wa we nyunyi we so no ma keke due to wa ma hense. But a sort of an ITD vacancy, why not? But one of the where a ravi you, Iarivae, they cannot have any anae. Ukueno, no will for you, Wurie. No debate no dolagmonaji, Nagmona Mekinama. Aereo, Manibu Madwa Gagu boy, would the no maheke. Was there where a uno does it give my a marie. Agbona moriri emi bu agbona ni matobi mama ye hen o heke ni ma wi ofi ni mewurie na mi we e ma mesu e ma me ma dan e ma mo otunato si no ragbona do saloba mi ke na mu hiarie we dagme ma we keke we dagme mo so when ka we taban eruwe ijuwe why no wa be wearing at a biological father. Most of your fathers and your mother is your great grandparents. That's why we say the God of our ancestors. The reason why I initiated the God of our ancestors to us by the grace of God today is everywhere in social media. People are embracing it, despite the fact that this Christianity of a thing is still causing harms in our society. But I pray no you will let it be. Ni mame kena ma fi wuri de ba kwa pavorion. Ni mame kena ya buiri ma buyi ma de no bi ma. O me mi papa o me mi pataki no eke ma do wagbona. O we ki adodo wagbona. A do eki aga yowa. Now do wanaribo and deki. No salo bari no we no we do. Eki omono a. Eki ato we ma do. Eki afi bebe ye no abi eki adeba to dan. So walk back and to bowe you fi nyu me wuri we eki no heki ni do ehia do funda we edokpa de na sagbon na ai aga we do toku we do toki me eni keke unyime ona aha se ai. Now when I barrio wa e bu na wa ni na tie imi so abani matose we se wa ha ya je were aga je were be gbomo aba ha ju were be yi omani omasi wa no unu egekere no gbe wagbona ogwagiri kabo wa be hia o hia ju mama gbona na mi we agbona be do fuli mahin o we kan arusun mani na we oriwa ojo ma je imi. So wagima try our possible best to make sure we do the needful. Please, today being on the 6th of October, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm trying to do one or two sharing from here because it's going to be great today. It's going to be great and it's going to be lovely by the grace of God of our ancestors. That's why I say if you are watching, just share from your end. The scripture said the carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit because it is spiritually designed. Only a few persons will understand what we are talking about. After all, with this guy to pray. He said there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. So we have to get that categorically clear. Even aya sugwakpata, or even aya silebo yegbe, or even aya tawe ohon udaze ahin, udaze yahemoma. Or where God using the foolish things of this world to confirm the wise. God used little things to shame the wise. So please, if you are watching, as I've said, today being on the 6th, Sunday 6th of October 2024, the year is coming to an end. We just have 29 days to the United States of America election. They're going to be causing change. That's where the change is coming from. A lot of people don't know this. We are not playing politics, so we are playing policy. But there may not be election. Have it at the back of your mind. There might not be election. But I have to carry us along like this. Me, I'm not going to be saying at the cause commotion. There might not be election, I don't know yet. But when it gets to that, they will know what's going to happen. So please share among all your friends. As I also do my sharing from here. The sun become hotter right now. We're not telling you turn about, but should I be able to sustain the heat of the sun? But the thing they enter my eye, that's why I'm going to be leaving this very place. But I prefer most of the time if I hold my phone for hand straight. There's even something that is missing here. Please, I'm still trying to share with. Let's see if we can reach a larger audience. I'm still trying to share if we can reach it. Please, you have to share this very broadcast because this very broadcast is unique and it have a very huge sense in what we are going through today. So to avoid further delay, because our time is fast spent, this phone now start to the hot. Now the amount function over now work best seriously. How am I going to be putting this thing now? Holding this phone on my hand the same time talking is going to be something else. But let me remove this from where I just hanged it. Please bear with me, guys. Let me remove it. Please share this very broadcast. This very broadcast is for every one of us. A lot of you did not know that your ancestors do gather most of the time to talk about the well-being of the state. Maybe through me, well, I understand that most of your fathers and your mother, they are very kind. You can see the physical harassment they are giving to our loved ones who are fighting for freedom. If they can do this one physically, do you know how many people they don't buy? Just to make sure that we get problem for abroad. They just want to give you a bass problem. Do you know how many people they don't bury alive? Just to terminate this very thing. So with this one that is happening, thank God that Apostle Alfredo, you know, sir, I've already started giving his own side of the story, how he was kidnapped. That one should give you an insight that we that is fighting for this freedom, so I'm more whereby because you are trying to protect what is not supposed to be there. Please, I'm begging us. All our activism right from day one is to see when I am my hair, when I am women. Memagwal is self-centeredness. As everything go take ban for everyone, I mean day after. For no way for his personal selfish interest. Anyway, so with this thing that have happened to Apostle Alfredo, you know, sir, every one of us, yes, if go through, you know. So I'm trying to connect this very thing. I'm trying to connect it. Please just bear with me, please. You need more so that you make an eye to your ball, because I have a lot of things to let us know. I've not even introduced the topic of the day. So these are some of the things we go through at times. Amazing, you know, particularly we that have been ordained not to stay inside the house. This is how we are led. This is how we are led for the now. My to tie office, maybe only guy will say, you know. So please, it is imperative that you share this very broadcast. As I'm about to unveil the mind of your ancestors to you, because I'm their mouthpiece. If you make yourself available, God will make you able. So let's just go there. The topic is very long. And if now let to even read and say now something for us. This is a topic I've treated before. There is a sense we have to reiterate and explain it to us in a different dimension. If you don't secure your roots, you can never have fruit at the top. Let me just finish reading everything, then I start it gradually again. Stop suppressing your ancestors. Give them what rightfully belongs to them. Evacuator will happen in your life if you follow the God of your ancestors. The steps of the righteous are ordered by God, the people with the right standing. I tell you the truth, all things, trace your roots and make peace with your ancestors. You will never understand the purpose of life. Free speech is a bedrock of democracy. We don't have it in Edo State. That's why we are launching for it. Maybe on a very good day, they'll give it to us. We're switching into the golden age, transition to global greatness. Full stop. Unsettled spirit can easily make your life frustrated. It takes wisdom to understand wisdom. Your really destiny lies in your ancestral roots. Now, if I say if you don't secure your roots, there will not be fruit at the top. If you look at the insecurity that we were later having, that will lead to the election they ran. A lot of you, I know we are trying to blame the government. This thing has been there right from time. When Obaseki came into power, because of the resilience he was having spiritually. When I tell you guys that Obaseki here against his ancestors, a lot of you were mayayi. Here does not mean wait till your lily ancestors sigmina. There was something they want him about. Thou shalt not. The same thing happened to Moses. For those of you that were in church today, disobedient to nature will make your life to be miserable. But what happened? I guess when it come to a time, God told Moses according to how he was created. I tell you, our journey, it is biblical. How many years have we spent in captivity? They have been here for almost 850 years, times 2 of what the Israelites went through. But why is it that it was when they give birth to Moses
that God now intend to use Moses to liberate children of Israel. Obaseki were given birth to because of this very purpose, to liberate you from these chains and shackles. Why did they unleash on him? Why was everybody, even right from time, they have been tagging Obaseki as a Obaseki Ago? Even this man in America worked for the palace. It was the contract they gave to him that make him to fight Obaseki to stupor. But a lot of you don't know. But we were feeling maybe, but with what you are seeing today, you should be able to know that Obaseki is not just, he did not just come as an ordinary politician, he came as a Moses. But Moses made a mistake. On one occasion, God gave him instruction how to get water from the rock. But Moses intended to do it on his own will, which was not pleasant to God. The same thing happened to Governor Obaseki, that make our ancestors fold their hands. People only come out, there's one thing people voting. Another thing, Obaseki couldn't protect the vote. It was the God of our ancestors that was also protect the vote. They did not protect the vote. That's why SAMP, we are demanding for Joshua. Joshua need to continue this very journey. But a lot of you did not really understand the miseries behind what was happening. It has been ordained that these days must come. It has been ordained that these days must come. There is no perfection in humanity. If Obaseki will be frank and sincere, if you let anybody ask Obaseki, Comrade Newton said there was a mistake you made. He will agree, yes. He's going to tell you, nobody, there's no perfection in humanity. That's why I need to do atonement. God Almighty, here I am. Let Obaseki tell his fathers and his mothers, not give Ohuna, where give me Joshua to continue this very journey. We need Joshua. A time came, the children of Israel were stalked. Message, we are no longer coming to Moses. And Moses prayed, in what form have I heard against you, Father? And God told him, he said, on one occasion, I told you to do this thing like this. You intend to do it on your own discretion. He said, God, what am I going to do? Choose a leader. He told Moses, choose yourself. And he chose Joshua, and God allowed him to choose Joshua. He also told God also told Moses, anoint him. He gave him double portion of his anointing. That's why there is a sense why Obaseki must support, even in the tribunal, stand with Aswan, and we will pray and let Aswan emerge as our Joshua that will take us to the promised land. It was Moses that anointed Joshua. God does not say, don't touch Joshua without your filthy hands. The reason why it was scripted, so that we have to be very, very careful. You have to secure the root. If you does not secure the root, there will not going to be fruit up there. Now the roots, now they give energy to the tree. All these leaves you are seeing now, if the roots were not good, nothing will happen. That's why I come to you. I tend to secure my root by giving honor to the God of my ancestors. I begin to advocate. God named me new thing. You are the Archbishop of activism. I said, yes, on a very good day. This imagination came, new thing. You are Uduhueme. And when I begin to visualize Uduhueme was not a man that was afraid of his command. He was having a mission that God sent to him. Then I have compared and contrasted. I have read the Bible, what they said about what have happened before. I see reason to stand on my lane because I'm more unique in what I'm doing right now. A lot of people don't know. Freedom fighter is not just what you get from by playing politics. That's why today nobody can do my kind of activism. And the kind of activism other people also do. So I know the chest now. There's this our brother right now, he's doing well. He's doing incredibly well. I will not say because let me discredit him because I'm not a politician. And to speak energy, all of them, they are working under me. If you happen to stand for the truth and stand for what is good, I will praise you. But if you do otherwise, I will lay curse on you. We have to checkmate all of them. That's why we support the truth. We don't just bamboozle. Or imagine a man, you are making friends with people that stole our election. You are our enemy. A friend to my enemy is my enemy. To some extent. You are making friends with people who stole our mandates. Who is bringing insecurity to our people. Are we going to be friends? These are areas people are not really getting it clear. They use all their life to play politics. No, we have to face policy. The root must have to be secured. That's why if we must get this right even in the tribunal, you have to pray. God Almighty give us Joshua. Someone need to divinely carry this very cross. Until Obaseki was not supposed to end as a governor. Obaseki the way we may after Edo State, he go for presidency. He go win. At times we cause some certain limitation to our lives due to disobedience. The sin of disobedience, when you are warned, neither give place to the devil. Ephesians 4 verse 27. It says, neither give place to the devil. On no account. Neither give place to the devil. It is not what you try. What then when you find yourself in a cardiac of trouble. This is what a lot of us are doing today. That's why I follow suit strictly. I don't do sacrifice anybody I support and about woman say no. I would have still been lauding this man because we are from the same village or we want first together. I support the truth. You cannot become somebody, a friend to somebody who stole our election. If God is going to punish them, we punish you alone. I will not exempt it. Any person that is a friend to somebody who deliberately stole our election, we will but you have not gotten to that. Let's see if every one of us can be able to porter bien and position ourselves in the right proportion. There are things you don't support with money. If God said today he wants to make you rich, there's a way he's going to make you rich. That's why I no longer over struggle myself, bother myself about so many things. If God said I real what he says, so be it. At least I can bath and spray good perfume. If they are going to say, where are our billionaires today, they are gone. But the same money right now, we are making. So we have to secure our root, very, very important. So that there will be fruit at the top side. Now the reason why I say we should stop suppressing our ancestors. Even the book of Mark makes us to know about it. Let's just take it. The book of Mark 12 verse 14. He said they came to him, according to how we were treated, and said, Teacher, we know that you are a man of integrity. Woman of talking. One of your baby or man talking. He said, you are not swayed by others. Woman of America. Because you pay no attention to whom they are. But you teach the ways of God in accordance with the truth. Is it right to pay the imperial tax to Caesar or not? They came to him testing him. If you know Kekeno, mana haigu Caesar. Look at what he said as a teacher. He did just say go and give it to him. But he gave an explanation the same way I explained some certain in-depth of your spirituality or where you are supposed to be to you. Look at it. He said, shall we pay or shall we not? But he said, knowing their what? Knowing their hypocrisy, and said to them, why do you test me? Bring me a denarius, that is a Roman coin, that I may see it. Then if you read that Mark 12 verse 17, he said, then Jesus answered to them, give back what belonged to Caesar. What is Caesar? And of God, what is God? And they were amazed. How many of you give what belonged to your father today? Everything is about Jesus. And if you give what belongs to your father or your ancestor to your ancestors, you are automatically securing the root so that there will be fruit out there. Many of us are intent to do it alone. How will you be fighting me at those states good? You do not even recognize your ancestors. Abiji Godo does not recognize them. Our mother goddess that God have been using right from the womb, who are false. Because of my listen to our instruction, and I didn't get election. That's why they were able to ring it. Because they go and confirm what I'm telling you. Why so worry abo? Do imagine why? Whether you will get it there, I don't know. But you need to go and consult oracle. Oracle no man egbeni. Or if you are a soothsayer, God will reveal to you in the dream. Our mothers and our fathers, they fold up their hands. Being that Obaseki said he can do it alone. Let's show to him, by strength shall no man prevail. He said, without God building a city, the builder they build it but in vain. Our ancestors want to show how mighty they are. They want you to acknowledge the fact that yes, they have been the one who escort you. It is not because you have been politically, you are political bourgeoisies. That there's powers that be backing you up. That's why they fold up their hands. That's why all their plans to ring the election, everything came to pass. Because why? Obaseki disobeyed. You know, at times you are power drunk. When God is escorting you, like one parable, like that, what we are hand rocky boba of your boy here carry, or waiting a gwegbe, and you nani. That what Obaseki became very power drunk because I'm a technocrat. I cannot do it all alone. They gave him instruction. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. Obaseki did. That's why I'll be pleading for mercy. All what I plead for. God, give us Joshua. If our father never signed it, you will not get this thing back. That's why every one of us have to start praying. I know there is a sense why we also occupy the social media, so that we say whatsoever I hear to my ears, what will I say? But any person that is backstabbing us, who is following him and not doing my lesson, you are our enemy. And Otedoni will consume you. Otedoni no longer will take one. Our father have taken over. But if they give you instruction, follow suit. So don't take this very platform as one of those platforms. We support the truth from here. Who we curse here is cursed. At the time we indirectly talked about you here, or we're phoning. And all that's one. We support the truth here. If I tell you we are not a friend to this person, they have to say that I'm trying to give you guarantee that we not be saying maybe we bad, they do what they do. It is divine. You have to get that clear into your head. If I tell you it is scripture that is playing, I'm telling you the fact and figure, explaining it to you how we are supposed to compare our freedom with the one of Israelites. Because it was scripted. It was scripted. Like what first I saw right here, and I sat back and say that my yes is a bomb betrayer. And I'm out of figure here. Or I'm not going away. I'm in the way. Every man living. Now a lot of people did not really know. There are some family today who are me money yawa. Their great grandfather sold that very thing down. Why there are some family today a criminal. If you look at the family today that is shaking Edo State, any protest they go right now, Tony Kabaka is there. Go and check their family. No Moles is there. Ebostone is there, and all of all that. Then Ena Weleleku, you are president. Our oppressors. I'm joining Aswan. The very day you come for Aswan, in my own way, then fini. You can talk to Obaseki. Obaseki on make button over. You don't care who nesu. The very day you unleash on Aswan, it's going to be a battle between me and you. Go and mark my word. I hate lies and I hate hypocrites. Everybody that fought you in PFM today, they are your friends. The people that frustrated your efforts. The grace upon this man today was what Obaseki carried. Obaseki utilized his own. Any person you see that they meant as a freedom fighter in Edo State, no matter how people hate you, if you are handpicked by our ancestors, it's not just something you just come and start doing as a sacrifice. No. And they dumped you. That's why I'm mazoring the spirit word. Because it's not relevant. After election, you must be the one to constitute nuisance. All our enemies. You bring our enemy, somebody that have insulted us one, who have insulted our Moses, who does not have respect for Unadi Kanu, have respect for democracy. Oh, see where we will see who win. We will see who win. I'm a friend to good governance, a friend to the truth. If you do anyhow, you must see that. I will even be the one to expose you and treat your fuck up. And anything I say here is registered in heaven. Do me no boy who is liaising today, they will tell you. If your grandmother was really good, it was a good woman. But now, most of the things I do you just think it's me? Because I'm aligned with my ancestors. What Ugboro did not permit, what my father did not permit, and what Igbinigu, my grandfather, did not permit, I will not do it. That's why I'm securing the root, so that there will be fruit up there. A lot of people did not know. They are replicant today. As you begin to speak, you are speaking about the heritage of your ancestors. That to say your ancestral background is dirty. All the people you see today now have this starting alarm on misbehaving now. They are doing the will of their ancestors. The ancestors are even the one our ancestors is fighting. For if you don't know now, no, there is a war in the spirit realm. Our ancestors, they couldn't continue because what they do is to prostate whatever thing they are doing blameless. There is always a certificate of occupancy that your enemy always hold. Then that pig that was what happened. Obaseki, or my can away now. Are you supposed to go to continue fighting? Then you are not relent. What gives your ancestors power to go to extra length with you? Don't do that thing they warn you about. When I was here, but there are things they want you not to do. Don't ever. You don't know how it comes because you also hear. As soon as he hear, after such man with the but on a man they na physically or you spiritual. Our ancestors don't just carry and key anyhow. All the people who were there, most of them they are dead among. I was so more those ones they are dead among the living. A case in cancel any. You are going to see calamity that will be for them. You feel they are ready. Why they're not comfortable with the money they have? Why Felicia Ibo is still unkept? If most of you even have one filling station, Felicia Ibo have tens of filling stations, but he's still struggling for power. What is he struggling for? They know your government in Odori normal cow. You have been in House of Assembly, you have been deputy governor for 8 good years, be 7 years plus. You couldn't do anything. We have not seen that Felicia Ibo were the one that embarked on this very journey. Who even know whether Felicia Ibo even know what's called the meaning of e-government? Who even knows? Like what Donald Trump asked Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris. He's come campaigning. You have been there now for so and so years. What have you done? You and Biden, you are the same. You have been there. Then what are you campaigning with again? Is now you want to talk about border? Why care border you talk? Certain border ne very. You are the one that is all narrative wanya, hurricane wanya, weather chemtra wanya. Then what are you going to come and campaign? Now tell me what is interesting a lot of persons today that you are happy that our mandate were stolen. You are happy about it. I'm supporting you. But you are happy when the people that sold the mandate are still your friends. How is that possible? Let's go into a little bit of the scripture so that every one of us should be able to understand it. Now, Proverbs 16 verse 7, he said, when a man will praise the Lord, it will make even your enemy to be at peace with you. Please the God mean you are in right standing. He said, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach. There are a lot of things that are fundamental. There are so many things as a called person, as a choosing one, you are not supposed to do. Your conscience will tell you, wait, nana man. Imagine me now. I can't go join two singers in the hair. Then when I've already know that if I join this very, if I go join Oshomole, then I'll go and join them. What am I doing? My sisters will say, oh, na give away. Be that to win and hand yet in when I go away, when I go away. That was happening today. I'm trying to paraphrase this thing so that a lot of us we know how we are supposed to position ourselves. He said, when a man will praise the Lord, even your enemy, they don't say anything to you. Because at the first tenure, when Obaseki were disqualified, he was in APC, trying to use his no ideology. Because he was sent by God, he went to PDP, every one of us followed. There's one thing you win in an election. So let me prove it to some of us. Because it's like, say, at the first sense, I'll tell you with the doubt. Let's look at the book of Psalm 127, verse 1. He said, unless the Lord build the house, the laborers labor in vain. Who build it? Unless the Lord guide the city, the watchmen, they watch it but in vain. If I heard tomorrow, then I'm no longer doing the will of he that sent me, and I intend to do my own personal will. My dear, my word will no longer be effective. I'm no longer a conspiracy theorist. I came here and declared to you that Jesus Christ is fake. You are seen everywhere today. I came here and declared you that Olodemi, you know, AstraZeneca vaccine came out, they spoke their own. Johnson came out, they forced their own. Pfizer came out, they speak their own. Moderna came out, they speak their own. Not that I read the books or it was a week after. It was when everything was fresh. Due to I speak it out. That's why today I value my activism. What they are doing is also wrong. Any person that speaks the truth automatically is speaking for the God of our ancestors. Now, if you tell the book of Psalm 80, verse 3, it said, restore us, O God, and cause your face to shine upon us, that we may be saved. That's supposed to be our prayer right now. When the children of Israel, as it was scripted, when they always passing through one stress or the other, they came with one song or the other. Restore us, O Lord. We want restoration. So that let's prepare ourselves ahead of time going to tribunal. So that let the God of our ancestors, let them not show back again and back us again. Let them show their faith, because if God show you his face, if you pray God for his finger, he will show you his hand. If you pray God for his hand, he will show you his face. When God show you his face, your life is so double. That's why I told you here before now. When struggle end, you become an achiever, not a question mark. When struggle end, you start living in grace. And when grace work for you, you eat what you don't labor for. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. You have to be a principal to fight principalities. At the time you are able to form all these emblems, you cannot go to anyone you succeed. Because why? You have secured the route. Ehioto, on the route. You can hate against anybody. You can hate against the king. But don't hate against your ancestors. If my ancestors don't permit me to do what I'm doing, I will drop it. I will drop it because they are the one to protect you. They are the one to give you protections. You might just be alive, become an empty vessel. Unnecessary people do feel anyhow because something has happened. You are divided project not to be abandoned, but you have your own role to play. Be a good listener. Don't let anything disconnect you between you and your fathers. The book of Psalm 37, verse 23. He said, the steps of a good man are ordered by Lord, and his delight in all his way. A good man. If you are right stand, doing the things that are fundamental. As you are coming to government, like now, me being a leader today, I've never wanted to try to oppress anybody because I have voice. Or let me go and oppress you. I want to go on social media, I will unleash on you. Anybody bug him with social media. You can't. You can't bully anything. Only one topic, you are off the line. Only one topic and prayer, you are off the line. And I don't intimidate people with what I know. He said, the step of the righteous are ordered by God. The step of a good man. Or my sinamu where you talk. That's why we don't believe on favoritism. When I was telling you guys, Obaseki pile up with enemies. A lot of you did not believe. Go and check now what chief of staff to Sinfumbara, Rivers State governor. Go and check what he does. Osagbovoyo couldn't do anything. He couldn't. He made one confession due to the court, not call the prophet Manare. He was there alone. You could be mobilized. Chief of staff. This was how he went to channel televisions. Quote unquote, Osagbovo couldn't. He couldn't. In statistics, he couldn't measure the battle of Obaseki's achievements. Oh, God, man, yeah. That's I was telling you people. All of you is always using incitement. The way I've defended Obaseki's government, none of his people not become multi-billionaire today could defend him. I was sending him money, mobilizing for people to go and vote. You have no reason to stay inside the house. Vote and protect your vote. How many of them reach us to us? Let me reach this guy. No, they feel they can do it alone. And he go near me, the government of Basaki, ya woman. Or more ya cocoa, a money must have a problem. Or today join us to solve this very mess. And they repent. That's why don't always pile up yourself with people that does not have the vision of where you are going. Don't pile up yourself with it. And all Obaseki man want info where I guess he don't know this thing in full. Where he was sent by God. He just come into political arena. There are people you are not supposed to work with. You work with people who can watch your back. Who can bring more persons, good persons. Is it not Sagbovo you are that is causing problem right now? Who went to go and contract this very man in America? To come by constitute nuisance. Oh my God, no sir. Oh Sagbovo your man I will put Sagbovo on international scale. My case. Many may not be what you know, but is God's case no appear. I'm going to summon you here on the live video. You are going to tell your dog to leave us alone. How can you be in government? You don't understand what the government meant for the people. All you people to pack money. That's why they never encourage any person. Hey, why are you campaign on Obaseki with 2020? They drove all of them. None of them are your bother, you say. None of them, because of their personal interest. Next time we go agree. How many persons today on this media, the bourgeoisie who supported Obaseki, if a person that was above you, we are putting court through to them, please. Okay. Okay, I will pay 2 months, no worry. To retain that person against the next episode, because they never understand the vision. They were never part of the mission. All they know, why are you not supporting Obaseki? With your full chest. Why are you not? How many press conferences did you do? Stop calling this man Ogyomba. No Obaseki do azena. O Sagbovo you are Barisa Sadion when Obaseki on his behalf. They couldn't do it because they are affiliated to the palace. If you are not for me, you are against me. That's what we are today. But we are not taking a penny. We face humiliation, physically and spiritually. For people to tell you not to come to Benin, that is to say, the essence that, do you know how many people where they don't put for Instagram just to make sure they see our voice? Why were they not arresting people? PDP chiefs. Why they not arrest the Osagbovo? Because we were not part of the game. If Osagbovo were a man of the man, they would have arrested him. Because he was just there, they know that, oh, you know, rego. The love you did not know. I don't use hypocrisy for anything. If I'm lying, let heaven punish me. Every time I go, let heaven punish me. I can't lie for anybody. And I'm not waiting for you to come and give me information. I know the in-depth of the heart of Obaseki. The people that have the good mind, they never allowed them to get close. These are the people that became, half caste. Outcast, I mean. Because they have an evil agenda. If for their personal selfish interest. Don't you see that? Okay, am I not canvassing for Obaseki government? Who pays me for it? Am I recognized with Obaseki? No, I'm not recognized. But I'm doing what I'm doing. I felt that this one will be good for the state. The book of 1 Samuel 2 verse 9. He said, he guard the step of his faithful ones, but the wicked perish in darkness. For by his own strength shall no man prevail. There are a lot of things you don't need to do by yourself. That's why you must relate your source of your energy from something someone believe that this thing will work. But let that very thing be in right standing. Let it be permitted by truth. In trying to make the other side to be okay. I know there are only sins. There are sins that God did not forgive. Our ancestors have a fundamental things on how they do their things. There are things you do, it can be pardoned. There are things, no. I say, come to a time, the children of Israel, they were stacked on one better position. Moses now prayer. Why this no longer coming? God told him, you will see the problem and you will not enter. On one occasion, disobeyed. The reason why I keep on doing video mentioning Obaseki's name, I want for them to transmit into him. Obaseki, go and settle your differences. Obaseki father might be crying. The real Obaseki ago. Yon eke no tere, no do kpera me veni. No sa Obaseki no re Canada no ho ho. Oni de wa mi oni degi eke na eke gui. O ma oni no de ne. He degi eke. He's not supporting his father. But you are bearing the name of Obaseki ago. That man is a great man. He faced the higher humiliation. Obaseki is in planet Earth because of this very mission. The same way Moses were giving birth to. But I mean, we're going to be Moses. Every put a ban where any child born of the Hebrew, every male child, I'm a female, must be killed. That's why this man went through so many turbulence. They call him on Mama of name. And God raised people like us up. Why must he call him Ogamba? That's why they are saying Ogamba to us or Siobaya for Wasu on international scale. If you are afraid of them, who will soon? Because people must be your enemy. And people are turning to become their enemy. There are people in the spirit, man, we say, Neboni Agbe. So we have to stand in the gap for them. Every day by day, people are making themselves an enemy. So I'm here to stand for them. I'm to do parties for them. I'm not here for myself. If the great girl corroded tomorrow, me, I'm gone. I become a spirit more better. I can protect my loved ones more. Then any child that also confide, any person that confide in me, I'll protect them. There are people that don't have a problem. Why do you think Obaseki first tenure, he could bring Oshomole down? Because why? The root of security. But when you say the root you give, they will no longer fruit at the top. For those of you losing emotion, you can lose it all. Block me from your Facebook, oh. If you want. Did I give it them? Eso no me interesa, no me figure me mete. So let's go to the book of Isaiah 14 verse 4. He said, all the earth is at peace and at rest. They broke out in song. Because why? They secured their roots. Now, that book of Psalm 126 verse 1. He said, when God turned again the captivity of Zion, he said they were like them that dream. That is to say, there was Zion were one first good. But the leaders, they made the mistakes that now make Zion to begin to face frustrations. He said, but when God later went there, and turn against their captivity. This is what the do children are going to be singing tomorrow. People from Edo State, the good one inside. When God will not turn everything again. So that if the mandate were not stolen, you would have not known the importance of what Obaseki have done. A lot of you is going to face humiliation. You are going to be facing a lot of things. God is going to make you, our answer is going to make you feel something. So that any other person that is coming should always adhere to prophecy. With thus said the Lord of hosts, look at what you are going to do. You cannot be doing the same thing in a way enemy will fight. You are doing the same thing they are doing. It can't work. There is something they do. You are not supposed to do it. If all my enemies that we are fighting, they are saying fake history, like a alien, they are social media hotches, actually come and say fake story. Instead of me to say fake story, Dr. Wahen, I'll keep on hammering on it. And there is a sense why God will also make you have a change of heart to believe me where Emantatana. There are most people today, they don't even believe the God of, they don't even know whether they are do children or not. But this person will come and ask you one diplomatic question. How this world come to be? You are asking me to know the life that has been here since billions of years. Exist. Billions of years. Not be your time is start. Come on 1914 here, you don't know. Then you are asking me question of the billions of years. I will only tell you structurally what we were toward me and you know. But I'm no longer a part of this very system of the three-dimensional consciousness. I'm already in my 5D-dimensional consciousness. That is why through frequency I know what is happening. Did I want to go and consult Oracle about what Obaseki have done? No. I heard it from your fathers. Why are they not speaking to you? Because you have not yet made yourself available. Hey, why is Sogona? Hey, mega. You support every manner of atrocities. You don't know how to stand by the truth. He said, everyone that must worship God in spirit and the truth. That's the book of John chapter 4 verse 24. Everyone that must worship God. He said, our God is a spirit. Whosoever that want to worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. If we must have a better society, if we must have an enabling environment, if our activism must be in right standing, and the people we are working for, if they must have freedom, let the truth be an emblem. Let it be an hallmark in whatever thing you do. We don't allow people to be thinking and take side. And why is it that Ufon of Ukbege man of America? My dear, he is a liar. He's a liar. You cannot keep on fighting us all the time. As you are fighting the truth, you are fighting us. People who stole our election, who insulting our principal, who insult our Moses. Now you are playing politics. Then why must you be in political theory? You are not drinking blood like them. They themselves, they know where they drink blood. All in my can well. Do the one you can do. Don't be the one to encourage them to play dirty politics. Obaseki and Shomole can be friends. But me and Shomole are more. Or can Shomole aga $1 million waya. $1 million na when you move ogun gbeje da be ya o. Shomole wakana. That's how truth I am. Only when you aga $1 million wa. After performing all this evil, we are making a new thing will stand out in your government. I don't need such money. I don't need. What am I going to use it for? Have you seen any of the children in UN? Everything they live in LA here. But the most brilliant people today in the UK are in my freedom family. Are they into politics? Is that also a blessing? They in my freedom family are they related to Palace? Is that money in here? You can see how God also elevated that family. Because there is a seed. The parents, they sow right from the womb. When some form of fathers were capturing people for slavery. Maybe my freedom family were the one logically freeing people from the Kinakbali and Yigaya. Then God have no option than to bless them with a better brain. Or with our home. Common graduate of back and nobody can write a letter with question mark, you are apostrophic S error. All of them are dumb. There are families like that. Their fathers want first saw it. Be a truthful person today. I do talk it. Go and ask about my own biological father. My father's name is Obaseki. It was not a nickname. It was a name. A replicant picture of my father. I'm not paid in what I'm doing. I'm not paid for it. But you see a man now that always campaign for John Obaseki struggle, Abi Aswan struggle for how many months? Who not give a say now I'm a because why? It is not spiritually filled. There is a way your ancestor put food in your stomach. Would you ever go anybody? Even when you does not have, you are as fresh as any other thing. Have you ever wanted to see me with a modernity what change? Does that mean that throughout the whole year I'm broke? Or why am I going so? Who are you having like 2K? Who are you ball, you know? But have you ever wanted to see you consume me for one hotel? And I tend to make all conditions the same. I tend to make it all the same. Because I have a target. I fight for humanity equally. A lot of people had an opportunity to fight for their state. They are looking for their personal stomach. And I hate such people with passion. I will also be the one. I believe in appreciation. But let what you are doing first. Too much of this one, or man, normal. You are always losing everything. You are always losing everything. What about we? Who did not even call we say for standing in 2020. But you took up Obaseki enemy. Why are any do all belu when we are doing on my people who is supposed to even be the government and make a positive impact. How can you be? How can you be there? You are there. You are the other side at the same time. Who does that? If you are with us, be with us. If you are not with us, Mukie, who sent you? Let's look at the book of Deuteronomy, our enemy, 30 verse 3. He said, then he will restore from captivity. He will restore you from captivity and have compassion on you and gather you from all nations to which the Lord your God has scattered you. These are promises. It was scripted. Do you know we have a lot of our Idu brothers and sisters, Idu father in Ghana. They are in Togo, they are in Benin Republic as we speak. They ran. A time you go to Con, you see all children all over the world, America. Idu is not just Benin City there. You hear about Idu Monta Lagos. I can say 80% of that Nigerian you are seeing is Idu land. It will conquer me my affair. Anytime all these Benin aliens see that we are having a man who is to be in political terrain and fight for our land, they will omelette on him. A lot of you feel it's all about. It's not about Obaseki. They want you to remain in bondage. All of us are about the matter. Oshomole is an Iduma no wa that blood-sucking demon. They are not using it against us. Oshomole is an Iduma. Okomaye. Oshomole is an Elebino. You can see that it collide with the Lebino to sort that out. Obaseki party that way I will stand with my people. But they are using you against it. Agwama we. Without being told now. More people you can see that most all of them abroad they are disseminating. They are made money. When I meet Jot in if I go like a mother cannot control a wife, then you are mocking a government. You I am a side chick almost 10 votes. Where mokba? Useless idiots. So when the Bible says whatever a man sow, that is what he reap. The prayer of your parents is far important than the prayer of your pastor. When your parents wish you well, it shall be well with you. When your mom say go, one. When your mom tell you say go, my dear, go into business. You will come back home after that deal with pockets that are full. Why? Because when you do not secure your roots, there can never be fruit on the top side. That's why whatever thing it takes you, for you to be in good relationship with your ancestors do. Your biological mother may not like you. It do happens like that. As somebody that carried destiny, your biological mother may not like you. Your biological mother is not just your mother. Your mother may be your great-great-grandmother. If you are able to connect yourself, it cause your biological mother to grow lay on you will not work. Because always won't be but there is a sense if you can be able to make that unity work. But if at all your mom is troubling, your parents is troubling you, your biological parents is troubling you, so far where you are being robbed. Connect yourself to your ancestors. They are not your ancestors yet. It's when your father have in or you have in room, which most of our father never does. They never want to give what belongs to Caesar. They were all given to Jesus. That Roman created. They created Jesus. The only way they feel they can conquer us and make us to live our originality and dump our spiritual life was to create the very Jesus. They made it very beautiful and give to us. The same Britain who uttered the film of Jesus. After 7 years, the Brafan War full. In 1977, that was why the film of Jesus Christ was acted. The actor was Robert Powell. Today, Robert Powell, what a lot of you have in your brain. Be that's what you have in your brain. Anytime your father wants to help you, he use that in the same image of Jesus to come. Because you can yayi. Or no worry. Or le don't worry. Wa bande. Iwa mi na mirame. Ira na wa me. Holy Ghost fire. But on le face Jesus, you carry that water and drink it. And Jesus Christ gave me the blood and I drink the blood of Jesus. You are an idiot. You don't know what you are doing. Our stagnancy today is because we don't know where. The root we don't secure it. What big one be la loke? A letter report the apostle Ogbengi room. Ogbengi we. Nogbengi Corinth of Greece. Ogbengi. The letter they wrote to Romans is what we are reading today. Is what we are reading today. It was not addressed to us. But the one our father wrote, they are still writing up to today. Through me telling you, you don't want to listen. Pray now. You won't pray, but you are abandoning the blood of Jesus. What can we do concerning blood? You will blow matter from the real context. We must blow it out from proportion. The BB pastor are coming right now. Tell you the gospel. What interests you about the gospel? Because it's a sweet name, then put it in there. Jesus is the sweetest name I know. So let God the way. Oh, praises all the way. That's the reason why. Because he's sweet. What about? He greater than what people say and he will do. He greater than what people say, oh. He bigger than what people call him and he will do. He bigger than what people say, oh. Wagbona, very. He bigger than what people say, oh. Why not like that? They were not forming music and I'm one with Jesus. Up to today, we are not seeing the son in our family. You are so working out because of your belief system. That's why you feel it's working for you. But you are not connected to the God of your ancestors. Who don't want in Ragbona? But you don't kill yourself. You've not been able to know that, yeah, this is a process. There are people today, they don't have money, but they know that they're in process. I know people's spirituality day. I see when I true to God. If I'm blind, may all of my head with the and I may worry. I've seen people. I am muy. I was see go now and we can't do it. Maybe by now, if I were to be, if I've gotten my passport, I'll be in UK what 48 hours. If they know that anything, hold on. That's why no freaking we're freaking man. Come and put your nationality on social media. Examine Wegman. Are you more brilliant than me? No, examine Wegman. Are you more brilliant than me? Academically, are you more balanced than as I do? You know you are not that balanced. So a dark be me or rare ancestors in Mombo. Megi mo boy me obi me. You may give me an offer here. I was complaining. Why me? Oh, I just the labor. New thing. We stop the call from reaching you. Do you know how many people like that? That's why when you see some person struggling, don't mock at them. Who was sharp, he said, you are not sharp enough. The reason for the limitation. Did I make myself clear? There are most of you that is in this condition today, particularly when you now know your God. You are a good relationship with the God of your ancestors. Emir so run on terre easily, it no longer comes easily. Or mommy, where we can show at time that we are serving a living God, our ancestors. Ancestors does not just pack money and give to you like that. It is when you even know your ancestors. A limitation to arrange so many things. Because there are money and fee where I got hear you about affect your future. It does not come to you. Any money that comes to you right now is pure. They can throw money and move here. Or worry man of America. It's always about, don't you see? You might protect it. You might hear that say life in my your motto. Go and look at fella children today. If fella have collected money from federal government, people would have been using it to munch and kuti. Hey, your papa now go. Everywhere we have money, but people are killing their generation. They don't know. If it's integrity, what you live for your children is okay. Go and look at my father's house in the village. None of the children is there. In that is something remember why you don't need. A very sound stay. Is still far better today than what most of you alien are beauty. Who is staying there today? No, a good child cannot say father's house. No. Now where my sister there you no. We tell some kind of things here so that you connect yourself to the resource. Because when you are connected with the connector, nothing will disconnect you from connection. If it does not please God, except where there is a lesson they want to teach me. That's why there is a sense why it was scripted down. Not that God were not with Joseph, but the brother they sold him, God were folding hands. You need to pass through test of time. Gold become gold because of the process of fire he went through. Silver could have went through it. All the blades could have went through it. But he passed through the process. Then you got the process enough for when you were flying up and down. Where you know me myself I'll be giving the little I have. I will dump my TV. So he above any or meeting above one. That word is more spiritual than physical. I don't have anybody. I've said several times, let all my friends be driving Ferrari, let me be driving Keke and pen for dinner. Or my meaning Europa. So far you are fine, but all men are running in a hurry. I don't know how to envy people. Anytime this our brother in UK is in this thing, I create time to watch him. Because there are information I can't give him. And the boy is doing well today. All of you know him. A man of America. We are supposed to be more closer. But the syndrome does not make you to say anything good thing about him. Am I looking for fame? No. Did I have a fight and fighting? No. Is my fight more unique than their own? No. I am a universal fighter. But the politicking they are also doing, at least it will also help. I will not say because Obaseki this thing is divine, then the campaign and they are rubbish. No. We need the same all these people. They have their own role to also play. And they are playing their role. May not hear any what Obaseki work is divine. I should be able to also speak energy to them. That's why there are about 90% of fight that guy have gone. No one we have not supported him. No one we have not supported him. Most of the fight he embarked on, a lot of you, he himself did not even know that this fight is more spiritual than physical. You don't think it's bullying. It's not bullying them. God is using them. God is using him to bring them to book. Does he also have his shortcomings? Yes, he has area physically that is not also doing well. Most of you would have also loved me more than this. I love you. If you were them like this guy in UK, all of you would have not taken. A body no fiukbe. O ma fiukbe we my mama say. Moreza wo mareza. Him walking out. Ben ogi me we but let them come and kill me. So far you are here to what I've said. They are not coming for you. We are gwala. Iya gwala ogi adogbu me stand on their way. No, for them not to get to you. As I'm standing on their way blocking them, why not you run? But you can't run. That's why today we have people today who never can work. How many of us are remaining today as far as this life is concerned? So let me tell the area of the topic that we are not treated. We are not treated, every one of them. So that's why unsettled spirit, at that very Mark 12 I've explained it. There are most of you that manifest all these Ogmaja and the rest. Go and settle your differences. I do warn you. Don't let Christianity deceive you. The reason why you were given that power. Oh man. My great spirit were manifesting it. I will so rebrand it. In my generation so far. There are most people like you today that have that same spirit. They are liberating our sisters that have been arrested and with human sacrifice. True to God. In collaboration with our ancestors at home. People like you, Agian, when we were fabrica with you, but she spent time for spirituality. And these people, you don't see them come along and begin to yoru or to Sylvie or to Wogunam or Gunidiot. The real spirituality, they don't put white chalk on social media. They are just normal person like you. I have people around me, they are doing exploit as we speak. They are freeing people from jail. Maybe our normal people are ready now. I can't look at your miss. Everywhere, video, again. You must all go where you will not take excuse. Oh, when I get away me, you have been sent on the mission. Go and liberate your son, person. If we got there, if we made the water fell asleep, okay, who know a true life story. Yeah, I told you, may your head worry me today. It's not about dining with a useless social mole. Or making your ancestors begin to make you to see some miseries. That's why today I'm presenting to you the reason why you have to follow suit and follow the God of your ancestors. Without that, you go nowhere. That's a problem in our water. The Jesus Christ syndrome, you know. Because the really why the religion were created was to take away our spirituality. Normally we are created to create. The difference between you normally before, under normal condition, is that you have a place where you stay, you are still living in this world. Even now when you go and join your ancestors in the spirit. With happy in their day-to-day life in here we live. That is how it's supposed to be. There are people today, they become so powerful. Their great-great-grandmother is using them to do exploit. I put in a message the other day, let me put it again. That women should stop using like bucket, towel, sponge. You should stop using male, female thing for male children. Right now, a man, our tradition normally, the way we are born and brought up, a bucket in every man lo Yahweh, obuhan rock baloe. A towel in every man lo, obuhan rock baloe. The sponge in every man lo ihion, obuhan rock baloe. If ye ni ku rock baloe. If I thought work be now with the boy will work be have no. That's why I told you guys before now. This is a true life story. Our toilet in Ogida that year. My father have his own separate toilet. Women have their own. Men have their own. My father own is always locked. Ona mistake when I never because it's so neat. It was recently after I was told the message, Newton, deliver this message to my people. That was when that thing occurred to me. I never knew the significance. I never knew the significance. But there is a sense why we must also begin to apply those things, because that is our core value. There lies our upliftment. There lies our divinity. It's through that end we can be able to amount to something good in life. But no matter where, you can still have your private bucket. no we soko kun we one of we soko go kun ogo wie no hu keke wie owo kan we wie no hu yan lopa wa bi we no bia wa lopa if possible. Stop using your wife sponge. Love who ya she yeke. It is not your core value. One, if we begin to apply this thing, the reason why this generation couldn't invent anything, our father could do exploit because but Ebona you do Jesus Christ coagulate here. These people, they don't have a tradition. They are Caucasians. They were the one that created a lab. You are the God. You are the God, but we don't know. That's why today our uniqueness is something else. That's why they suppress us at home. They so brainwash us that once they give us money, we can sell out our people. How can a king call himself a king? Foreigner where we nana dana. We might believe in democracy. I do me not do me no celebrate. You that also live in America, a free world. Or man not do me mu. E man not wara. A broad daylight. The platform. You want to go forward in life. You will see how you are going to be frustrated. You will see all your lifetime you are frustrated. Except you change. So in a nutshell, what am I trying to say? Whatever thing you can do to settle one or two differences, do it. That's why the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. No, we are why. Don't just believe in your life. Oh, why me rock back? Or say life way. Be that you tend to live gaga life. Your life will not be gaga today. Nothing. Look at what the Bible said. He said, it will be more difficult for a eye of a needle. It will be more easier for a eye of a head of a camel to pass through an eye of a needle than a rich man to enter to heaven. Good. Now, a way narrow is the way that lead to heaven, and broad is the way that lead to hell. What does that imply in what I'm telling you right now? Don't you think it's very easy for you to look for any bucket to wire where? Any sponge you just see wire where voo. But if you intend to live normal life, it is a little bit strict. Because you have to master, you have to patiently wait. Okay, a bucket in a bonopa. He give me why you mistake he has okay panting. Oh, why is okay a bucket? I told my wife the other day, not buy the same blue bucket. We might come here go to where or me me yo. What you now do? You throw that bossas and then carry away. No matter the marker. You are trying to retreat yourself away from some physical things so that your spirit being will be alive. Those days, men, they're not the pass under rope where women put cloth. All these make wager you are seeing today, all these tiger and lion in Benin, then they forbid something. All these tiger and lion you are seeing in Benin, waiting made their jazz they work for them. Then they forbid something. But why you know they forbid something? The same rich people you are seeing today, if they tell you the sacrifice they are making to get rich, you just say, can't do it for yourself. They have a price they are paying. The people you call it, that's why I'm above anybody. Even the people where even the bad person take they leave. It's not easy for you to carry your loved one here. We go, we are think where. When I'm take a video now, when I'm share a video now, me with page you because you are afraid the guy dog boy. All can with girlfriend here we go. It's not easy. That's why I'm not the jealousy you reach. But pray me, I don't know what you do. If I know it, I've had to support you before. That very day I'll remove my hand. Because I don't want me to see my hand inside. So when we say broad is the way that lead to hell, and narrow is the gate that lead to heaven, that is to say, waiting they bring prosperity. Now very easy thing. While waiting they bring good life. Better thing we be say, man, the blessing of God make it one to be rich and added no sorrow. You know the days like that. Choosing one, they pass through very others. Now choosing one, they made that narrow gate for. Why they not choosing one, they can do anything for a living. There are things right now I cannot do to make money. Either if I'm just starting it, I'll be caught and locked into jail. Or you can just do it and because now what you can do for life be that. So choosing one thing is the hard thing. If you see any person struggling, or you happen to achieve anything, don't begin to look bossy. Say now God do one for you. There are people that have also tried or work as a work by talk by vie. After all, we competition in this life. We are not in competition. Go and look at the APC stolen mandate today. They are not even happy. Recently, let me tell you the protest they went. Let me show to you the protest they went recently. They went for protest last week here. The concept of the protest was that the ANEC in Abuja send Mrs. Obaseki or something to come and check the election results. I think one of our brother wrote it in a donation. Let me just read it from you from a donation. I will not play the video. Because the video I played last week, they really castigated us for it. I think the write-up should be here. That's what the video also contains. Let me just read it for you. Our APC talk are seen protesting. Both of them have also seen the video. It beneath it because Mrs. Obaseki was sent by ANEC to Edo State to review the election results due to the petition against the declared results. But why are they protesting against the review of results? They claim was not ring. As when you go down, we get his stolen mandate back. Who are the key players today? The Tiger and Lion, Tony Kabaka. Ebo Stone is there. Atiko Sapawan no more less. And which other one? I don't know the other Tiger and Lion again, you know. They went out for protest. Why are they afraid if they really won? Now, if ANEC can send somebody to come and review it, why are people shouting? Or you mean you are going to take the election and go away? No, you can't take it. You can't take the election. How you going to? You can't take the election. But you see people today, the same people that stole us. It's you that is your friend. Safata, you are an idiot. A man that loves his children will leave down a good legacy. Or when mama your man ya o sa more when ton sisi mo te agbe mi yen bi go mo yan na mo sisi yo to mo din o wen be tan gbada mu yen te ariya mi o wen be go yen na mo gbada yo to because he knows yan do gbogere na gbo yen because he knows yan do si okoye wo na e moro ni an say ai a man that love the children will fight for democracy. Free speech is a bedrock to democracy. Up to now, did they give us free speech in Edo State? Did they give us free speech in Edo State? No, they don't give it to us. You are living in a country whereby the right of the people is being exercised. Americans will speak. Their right to hold gun, Donald Trump, Badi wanted them to remove it. All the American patriots said no because they wanted to collect gun from them so that they cannot unleash on them. That's why you don't fuck up anyhow in America. You get your gun and get my gun. The people and they know that they've only a weak no? Congressmen, they stand for it. But under normal condition, I will all the low anyhow. But Okona Irewo, can you protect yourself? Donald Trump opted today. I think it's their third amendment or the second amendment. People are fighting for it. Mama amendment. People that stole election and insulted the father or mother of the person you supported. Still your friend. You think that is the legacy? That's the most dumbest thing anybody can do to his children. A man that loves his children fight for the truth. A man that loves his children. If you are a politician, why are you a politician? Not that you are just like every other person. Every one of us is struggling. Every one of us is struggling, trying to make sure we get ourselves delivered from all these shenanigans. But you are there acting as a betrayer all the time. Then you expect a devil to buy you tickets, then God will not receive you and say you are welcome aboard. Who does that? Who does that? Devil will buy you tickets, then you are now expecting God to come and welcome you. Honestly, now. A lot of people know it's not all about hatred here. I have no right to hate anybody. But I hate too much shenanigans. I mean, we were when a man is useless again. Nowhere today you go see any person with bear my name. No can oh we may despite with the way. A lava to Nikatu to any. Ya to lava to in respect. Oh master. Everything is money. Money. The people you are working on that today, you are frustrated movement. Instead of you know, start burying movement for you to go and take your mantle. After many years in Europe, I'll be America. So when I was campaigning on the $20,000 no when because there is a way God will make you. You'll be more better than somebody that have billions. No millionaire today no win massive. Man. You cannot be a millionaire where massive. Man. Because a question where you need. Even batakpa no ayo. Ne me mai kavede. No ya bagbe na yeskin no managbon ogian. Ogian ayo. Also where igbogi me a. Again say ni we adori me konan party where you at table. You feel go at table is not a thing alive right from time. We have figure me kopa. Yen go wo bu we go ni. A reasonable person no gbe construction ya kun go. E kan do amune musician pa. No we is one or do argue we. Or when we are bomu na frustrated we bo. At the very day law first start thinking right. So many things no longer make sense to us. Some people want to snap picture with celebrities. This first woman senator in Taraba State, he under Buhari first administration, he was the minister for women affairs, Mama Aisha. Or any they call her Mama Taraba. Meguyen with picture. That was as at 2000. Was it not 2018 thereabout? But a lot of persons today, why many persons will begin to celebrate that? Like people like us that have. That we with our recenses, we don't, all those things don't freak us. He's just a normal human being. Okay, why am I insulting the politicians? If I'm like you, I don't want their friendship. A friendship, what do you want the money to do? Where get Filishaibo when I you want to take an arrive. Filishaibo is like, there are people who are me. Your mind go just carry on. I've never really seen somebody in the political terrain apart from a Obaseki now. Who because of policy or ya like it. I love Obaseki because of his policy. Not because we all recognize him. We are dwelling. Imagine even one day they say to you. We are dwelling. Can you do it? But me well, I never mind my personal selfish interest. So if people at times give me 100,000, I will ya boni wa. Or more than 50,000 men. Maybe that's how God wants it at that time. But if we have enabling environment, someone must know how to be a governor before you know that you are doing well for your people. Yeah, it's may just be like people like us now. We have to advocate. At the time the city is good, we just see come so and so person, Mr. Dukweme is here to grace the occasion for please, sir. Give us an open prayer for just give us some 1 or 2 words of emulation on how we get a donation. Must you be a governor? Must you be a minister? My own fact is let the society be good. I want to see children growing up, not going through what we are going through. I want to see them having speech as a bedrock of democracy. All this on me will me here. Now we just they should stop it. Let our real tradition comes out. Any person that must be a custodian to our tradition must be blameless to some certain extent. Any person that must be a traditional ruler must be blameless to some certain extent. One, who can be a practice a courtesan. You will not be a patron to a group where they use gun to kill themselves. Rather than you will be opposition to it. Call those elders to order. Buwaguru mana Wano eke no gbi ka you hurry. Wagiwe record ni an veye. Wagiwe ya egbiyan. Wagiwe baba egbiyan na gbe osi gbele gbe. A lot of people did not know no ye am gbaddigba no ye am kun ari wa we bona. Many people will die because of what they support. Not because they are committed sin. They will die because it's not a normal life you live. How will somebody be aiding and abetting criminal? Everything I've supported, if you are sensible, it has been what is true. The person may be of, I don't have a specific fan. I'm a fan to somebody that loves democracy, who believes on the right of the people, who does not use his power to oppress other persons, whose policy is for human rights. That's whom I love. I don't do the other side. A lot of you will be surprised right now. How come? When I'm who they worship money, they worship money. If you are good, my ancestors will tell me. I will know. If you are with somebody, be with that person with your heart. We are trying to fix up the state. No, it's not about me here. It's not about me here. I mean, me there you are. Puedo quedar aquí como quiere. I told them vida puedo vivir aquí. Nobody go fit intimidate me. I told them vida I can stay here. You can't intimidate me. Bring it on. I will lay curse on you. Nena me all rock be maya men la kokba. So everyone should be very, very careful. It is not all that are glitter are gold. No agba no ran. Everything is politics. Everything is politics. Manoreke non re who have not eat from this their money. We that are supposed to bring a new dimension to this the way they are playing their politics. Maidwa constitute a nuisance. How will you be in abroad? Will you support our political wolves, our political thieves? You that are supposed to tell them, look at the work of a senator, look at the house of the work of the House of Representatives. A president can just come out or a ring election. Uno election, a state election, Donald Trump ring or Obama around ring, Nadegi, that the Congress they supported him. Somebody that was supposed to be a custodian of good government. Were you more tips? Need do election visionary platform away. Who are you preparing? A boy, a whoever who oh ya sigoto. Again, why I get to fear to it's too late then. Again, what do I want to so we're watching you menano. We're step brother meno. We're step sister meno. We're born meno. And when I jog up bone and talk about book, I must be your bomb and I'm more real at the not know where you a problem to yourself. The highest problem anybody can put upon himself, it is when you are a problem to yourself. After doing all this mess, now you be problem to yourself. If I tell you they disturb me tomorrow, you are just disturbing, maybe you are part of these distractions. I will not mind you because you don't throw stone at every door that back at you. That's the things I'm going to use. I don't move on. But you're being destroyed behind it. Now, I will not be competitive with somebody who is a political analyst. There are people that are political analysts and man bishop of activism. It still lies on what I set up. A matter where you are analyzing, me we praising because I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. If you rule as a governor, you are working on that me. If you advocate by supporting good candidate, you are still advocating on that me due to what I'm called to come and do. So if you make your department to be very, very unique, you make your department when I say there is no work if I want to say no. But we only want to look at people that are doing well. A governor not a platform anybody. I'm happy that the governor is going there. A governor let me where new thing. I will be coming to your platform. I have not been permitted to do video inside the house. I will say, Governor, I will refer it. Governor, what happened to your son in UK, Akano? His platform is not working. He will call this man in America, let him interview you. True to God, that's what I would do. I will not greedily put it upon myself. One, maybe I may not have the facilities in place at that time. I may not have it at that time. Oh, mommy. Now my heart beat to do anything. I don't believe so you pass me. But will I glorify God in your life in whatever thing? Yes, that is me. Because we are brothers. we are aiming towards one particular direction. We are going to we analyze the politics. Are we not aiming towards one angle? Or we not work more tank and work more dimi? Everyone has a talk with you. Who's over no work for or won't die now in the before. I work on our winning can't get a yaki. Because I have a bed of it. Oh my God, then why we must be fighting ourselves? If they pay my money to you, oh, you're going to go to your money. Do you why woman? It does not mean that anytime you come out with truth tomorrow, I will start fighting the truth. No. But am I grief? Yes, I may be grief. God knows the way go to collect that money from you. Already, amen. We shouldn't be living in flesh. In activism, if you want to do it right, don't live in flesh. I don't live in flesh. If I live in flesh, none of these people know what a mere spiritual recommendation. None of them know what physically. But these people, they are doing well. Even up to here. Or they never play well for in this activism. But because of what when America citizen I'm a boo. Emanire campi at where we are bullying. But my would you bomb there? No, if you not buy a fair 10 common and no way. If you go bam, you go bam. Ona wa we one and buene demo, buene demo. Should that inform and make accounting houses in here the politics? Should I also be counting house? Am I a politician? No. I come out with a very different dimension. Have you ever had one day? Anna team and not campaign that's one. Newton name is mentioned. If you had it, want to take 1 year. Am I expecting praises from somebody? Are they the one calling result, or is God that's going to call result? Where on there, Anna team and not campaign that's one. There was one boy that called in Spain. On I call a platform area. Me my video on it, but he called and said, for us one. Who can pay for us when you pay more than me? But somebody called through the platform and claim it. Me if you see so. I go and let them go and carry the money. I can with the money there. So now we also come so far me man relent. This might be some of the hurdles new things to go through. So far, man. Maybe on an to recognize him about where it will be more better than people that be recognizing them. If the recognition did not come, so far I won't mind. Let day after. Me, I'm not here for myself. If you make a kind of pen, if you day for you push and start. Maybe I make a banner. If you call it one person, why we don't go and push it? Do you know how many people that could even drive abroad? Do you know how many people that could even they can't afford it? You can't maintain it. Do you know how many? Truth of God, do you know how many people? They can't afford it. I'm not trying to brag. A lot of people don't know. I don't brag. Kekena peno is push and start. Or why papa o jama kende? Por favor, me pode empujar coche un pouco. Porque coche no ranca. Iwe ven, gumeswai. I don't need to charge showing turn drive or showing Ferrari. But I have mobility that can take me from my place to this place. Maybe the mobility now already, God knows that it's useful in this very activism. That's why it's still mobile today. Then what are you Imagine base, imagine excuse, need a politician. What you know today in Europe, they don't know it. Today, I can go to them. Let wicked children go out near a concert in any place or near a concert in Italy. They mama feel big. Okay, now your power will be wicked. Apart from Benin now, near winning Manageri. I'm a man with my Wulu. Then, which other country will I not go? Imagine federal government did not declare you wanted a state that is full of a fulefu. We don't declare you wanted on their own because they are ritualists. Why? What is the meaning of that? Not come to Benin or come to Benin. They want to kill you. They want me to just bring work by way. And that is the mindset they have, that mental slavery. But I'm waiting for one day. In a way, we tell you, we jam new king. What I will make come to Benin, where we go, yeah, one move, he moves with pillar. I will combine and not and he can move or he want moving, he will find you in for you using such nasty word from your man because you don't know what you are doing. And any other to be honest, they are not recognized. And I give be a guagu. Usu wala you gualo. Agwala Kateriana Waredo Meredo. Any person I know right now, they are not coming to Benin to come out because the government, except the better government, all our investment will keep it. Every property can reload. Mema kamu monti me here dore. Imota association we fly here dore. My association vehicle, he may fly here dore. Ina ni ana ya go government moto. That's why every of our workers right now that work for AICP, whether in the office, on grant, in Ayaga palliative, so I had every of their informations. I'm not a leader who expose people to danger. Now, are we doing bad things? Are we a terrorist? No. But these people felt that we are bad. But okay, you will hear this truth. You will hear the truth of the atrocity your kings have been committing. When we have fake history, the history will come out what you people meant. Now you go and feel any. Do what you know you do, or a no. Imagine the truth have been buried. They don't want to allow you to speak the truth. But the same person I do what Tom work with, Uganodo tell matter you looking for Obaseki Yamu but you now want the truth. But the truth we are saying right now, you don't want it right now. So let me believe in you guys here today, being on the 6th of October 2024 on Sunday. 6th of October 2024 on Sunday, I remember your beloved brother, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, ambassador for good governance, CEO, salvation for humanity and redemption, CEO, civil disobedience worldwide, the man with the most sophisticated truth all over the world. This Baba's women speaking from you here, from the land that is full of milk and honey. Let your will be done as it is in heaven. Let it be done on earth. So that is to say, let the will that is here, the policy that is here also be in Iduland. So that's what we want. So Iduland is loading. Let's get our finger crossed. Let's do the needful. Stand for the truth. If it takes you to stand alone, do it. Remember, it takes wisdom to understand wisdom. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. Have that at the back of your mind. And free speech is the bedrock to democracy. If you must win, don't quit. A quitter never wins. So, all will lead to tribunal. Let's continue to play right now. Let's continue to feed the cloud. When your cloud is full, your rain must fall. You have to carry responsibility for you to become a celebrity. Okay? So get that clear and remain uplifted. Jara Stafara Silasama. Fight, fight, fight.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.